bracket, no loser bracket final between Amaterasu and TTV. That's a very early Decidueye pick. They want to take it away from Yeetfan, who's a very known Decidueye player. And TTV apparently just really likes this Decidueye themselves. So he's going to grab it for themselves. And actually betting out the Zoroark to make sure that this Decidueye doesn't get murdered by it. Interesting. They just don't want to have Trainer on the Zoroark. And instead we have Urshifu, Slowbro, Hooper, Gardevoir, and a Blastoise. First have Amaterasu looking very, very scary. That's a very scary comp to go up against, especially because Slowbro and Blastoise do special take damage. And that Sidekick of Gardevoir is going to make Blastoise do even more damage. It is a very strong combo that Gardevoir and Blastoise in the same team comp. For TTV, we have Blissey, Glaceon, Snorlax, a Dodrio, and a Decidueye. Looking very normal. Nothing too crazy going on over here. Double stacking on the Dodrio. Utano going for the Glaceon. And of course Inda on the Blissey and Zakrak on Snorlax. Is an AS bad in this game as they ban HOTS? No, they're world champion currently. North America is the current world champion. Who is going to join Ascended in the grand final? Is it going to be Amaterasu or TTV? We have a best of 3 starting now. Otta and Zakrak going back to the bottom path. Inda and Retsu always going towards top path. And Utano taking over the middle for TTV. For sure the fan favorite, of course. Everyone likes TTV over here, right guys? You like TTV? We all like TTV. Trainer picking up the left side with a Kapfu. Charging up that thingy, right? Actually doing it way too early. Couldn't even reach the blue buff in time. Obviously it doesn't matter right now. It's unfortunate the camera was in this moment on him, so we can see him fail it. Because there's nothing going on anyways right now. So we're going to see the Kapfu instead. 4 points going for TTV. And Red's obviously looking for these last hits right now. Has the double stacking, so he wants to start getting the cookie and attack rate stacks in as fast as he can. So he doesn't have to struggle at some point with those. Also, of course, makes early game much, much better when he gets to level 5. Indeed is going down. I think it went over to TTV right here. Roland on the back to heal back up a tiny bit. And he doesn't quite get level 4 though, I think, right here. Should not be enough to get level 4. Nope, not quite. And we have now Utano heading towards the top in path right here. Didn't actually do the Baltoys. Destroying his team quite early on top. Not level 5 yet. Big Blow's being charged up and they're going to claim that Atari quite fast. But no, I think one at least went over to the side of TTV. I'm not quite sure. Amaterasu with a small bit on top side. Inda's still stuck on level 3 now in the Chansey. Running around. That Pokemon looks so derpy as a Chansey. He's going to get level 4, right? He doesn't get level 4. There was not enough experience because of the XP share. To get to level 4, that's quite unfortunate. He's going to have to go back to top path right now. But they get this last hit. Goes over to Dudu. And there's the evolution done. Blissey for Inda. He's going to start healing up his teammates. Does he have Safeguard or Softbird X? I think that was Softbird X animation right there. Oh, he's just going to soar 7. Is he going to let Retsu die or something? No, Retsu's going to drop super low right. He has the Slowbro with a eject button surf. And he's actually going to tame this KO onto the Dodrio. Very, very interesting. 18 points might go in for the Warthog. 11 going for Hooper. 17 going for Curlia. Amaterasu with their 4-man push up top path. And they all get their points in. 46 in total already on the board. The pack is unlocked for Retsu. Going in with a quick attack. Looking for this KO. Icy Wind is there. But JL with that focus spend is going to stay alive. Use that hyperspace portal to go back to full HP. Retsu too late with the drill pack. Can't quite do it. But they're going to score points at least. There's a stack. Retsu's going to claim another 5 points. Gets another tech weight and cookie stack in. And he's going to be quite happy about it. So still not bad. They didn't get any KOs. But they all managed to score and get those stacks in. Otta charging up the Spirit Check. And they're already level 7. Otta is already level 7. That's going to be absolutely massive for this bottom fight. And this Altaria spawn too. But the Big Blow is going to go through. And Altaria is already gone. But Otta almost level 8 already. So he's having a good time on this bottom path. Yeetfan level 7. Yeetfan on Gardevoir. I can't say I've seen that too often either. I'm gonna be honest. What does Yeetfan play when Decidueye is gone? Oh, Cramorant, but Cram is banned, right? You can't play Cramorant because of a bug. That's why he's Curly on Curlia now. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he would play Cramorant. Regis dropping to half HP, getting very low. Big Blow's being charged up, and bam, they claim it quite easily, uncontested. No chance for TTV to do anything about it. They obviously had to look for a fight maybe, but it's quite difficult in these early stages to just go in and engage without Unite moves. And Amaterasu takes a free Reggie, but Dodrio finding a 1v1 KO. Onto the Warthog Trainer looking for Retsu, but he knows something is up. And he gets away. I'm not sure what the bug on Cramorant is. He does more damage than he's supposed to do. Honestly, I have no idea. I actually don't know what the bug is. Some damage bug. Not exactly know what it is. Heavy Slam goes in right here. Slugworks gonna claim an ED, and this Spirit Checker is also gonna claim another one. There's a portal between top and bot. Snorlax trying to stay alive with the block, has to eject button to the right side. Back to safety. Sometimes it does 2 boosted autos instead of 1. Oh, really? I feel like I've never noticed it, though. So kind of weird. Oh, the freeze try. Nudo's 1 HP, but so's Lutano. Is Lutano gonna greet for it? No, he doesn't. Nudo's gonna go back to base. And Lutano goes back to his goal and picks up those berries. To heal back up. Regieleki is up as well. But neither team is really considering it. This powerhouse is currently not being went for. Just kidding, of course. Lutano now looking for Nudo. Amaterasu setting up a bot lane push right here. The block is there though, blocking Hooper into the right side. Jail has to be careful. Eject button right quite early. The Sidrai very passively from very far away. Just being very scared of here, trying to defend their goal as good as they can. Well, that was very early of a Unite move. No, he's not gonna have it for this Reggie fight in 30 seconds. We still have Glaceon staying up top path. And yeah, he might have to rotate at some point towards bot if he wants to fight for this. Because he doesn't have a Hooper. And Amaterasu does have a Hooper player, so they can always just port between top and bot very, very fast and make those rotations in an instant happen. Big Low being charged up. Only the side's gonna hit Blissey. So not taking out too much damage now, 5 seconds for this ready to spawn. Dorio in a flank position. Gardevoir also mid-central. Gardevoir might be caught right here. Gardevoir's in a very weird position. He's actually looking for a flank. Gardevoir's flanking very deep right now. What is he cooking? What is Heatfan doing right here? He gets caught out by the Blissey now. Spirit Checker flies through. Blastoise actually goes down somewhere. They're looking for this top fight right now, but Glaceon is going to be able to also get Slowbro up there, probably with the next Icy Wind. There we go. Slowbro's also going down. 2 are down. And there we see Gardevoir. Again, it goes down to the Sidrai. Not sure what Heatfan was doing. 40 points going for Glaceon up top path. And now we have the Hooper Unbound being ported. This Blissey is getting stunned out, but still it's not up in case something bad happens. The fight might be breaking out, but neither team is really pulling the trigger yet. And now Amaterasu is going to go for this Red Ice, and I think TTV is going to try to snipe it away, but not fight for it, but the big blow is there into the Gardevoir damage, and they pick up the Reggie. Glaceon is going to take the Regieleki up top path, and now TV is going to try to defend it. There's still Spirit Checkers flying through. Trainer's looking for the Unite move for the Sidrai. He wants to just Unite move the Sidrai and one-shot him. Can he do it though is the question. Big Blow's being charged up. He's still looking for it. He's eject buttoning after the Sidrai, but he's so scared. The Sidrai is so safe right now, but Gardevoir Unite's going to finish off Dodrio. He's getting taken down. 12 points good for Slowbro. Slugwork is buying so much time, though he's still alive. Does he have Unite move up? He doesn't have Unite move up. Another heavy slam. Lands on 4. Now we have Lutano flanking from the side. Blast Unite's going to go through. It's going to knock up Glaceon. Lutano jumping back to the goal. But there's this water spout doing a crazy amount of damage. Can they finish off Lutano somehow? No, they can't. Lutano eject button across the wall. Another Icy Wind goes in. And Lutano gets the KO on Blastoise. What a close fight. One absolutely close fight. 163 points for Amaterasu now. 135 for TTV. This game is super, super close. Oh my. 315, 115 to go for Rayquaza to spawn. Who's gonna take this game? I can't really tell. I for sure favor. I mean, I should know what late game I favor. Blastoise obviously is amazing late game. Gardevoir was pretty good late game. The Sidrai is amazing late game. Glaceon is amazing late game. Blissey, Snorlax, Slowbro, Hooper, all of those are amazing late game Pokemon. Urshifu too, of course. So, I honestly can't really tell who's going to take this late game. Trainer jumping in, Slugwork with the block is able to disengage quite fast. There's still 2 first goals up on both sides as well. Top path for TTV, bot path for Amaterasu. But Amaterasu may be in position for this Reggie. Is it spawning? No, it's not going to spawn in time. It's only going to be up for 9 seconds. Are they going to go for it? They have 9 seconds to do it. I guess they will have enough damage to do it, but are they really going to risk it? They're currently in position for it, looking to see maybe TTV box in. 10 seconds. Are they going to go for it? Urshifu and Gardevoir in time. The Psyking and Sideshock does a lot of damage, and they're going to go for it. Which one is it going to be? It's a Regirock, and they're going to start doing it. They actually do it in time. 7 seconds left. Slugwork is scouting it out, but he's not going to make it there. Big Blow is going to take it up. Gardevoir actually gets it with the Regirock, but now TTV is positioned off this middle area. They can start going for Rayquaza and start baiting them in. Hooper's in a very position, drops a very aggressive portal right here on top of the Sidrai, and the Sidrai is just caught. One more basic attack, and Slowbro Unite moving right now. Blissey can't keep him alive. It doesn't have Unite move up, actually. That's already 1 KO for Amaterasu. The Sidrai just getting caught. Snorlax has to use Unite to knock some up people. And, but they're buying time right now for the Sidrai to respawn. Amaterasu can't go for it. At least they got rid of Hooper Unite. and Slowbro Unite. Guard Waltz on Blastoise also still not missing it. Zakrak with a 3-man knock up here on the Heavy Slam. Retsu's diving in. There's the Blissey Assistance hitting 2-3 characters. Can TTV win this team? But they're kind of stuck in a Psychic right now. Off this Gardevoir. Hooper porting people back to base. Healing Trainer back to full HP. Spirit Check is flying through, but 2 people are down on TTV. 2 are down on TTV. Spirit Check is flying through again. Retsu looking for this fight. He's going to miss the jump kick. Rayquaza stopping to half HP. Retsu still not with a full sprint gauge. Looking for the Unite move right here. Goes in, but the 4-man Hyperspace Portal gets them out to full HP. No, TTV is just going for the flip. They wanted Icy Wind is there, and they can't get a Vic Blow. Shifu was going to secure the Rayquaza for Amaterasu in a very chaotic late game team fight. Amaterasu takes Rayquaza away from TTV after a team fight win. 80 at go in, 100 go in. Playing it smart, making sure they get all these overcaps in. And Amaterasu is going to take the first map over TTV with a 200, yeah, I mean, decent point lead. Around 220, so Eatpan even stays a shield and 100 points on him, so he could even score another 100 if he wants to. 30 seconds are left and TTV obviously has no time to go for a second push. So first map goes over to Amaterasu. In draft we have TTV with the first pick and they go for a Slowbro first pick. And again, this Decidueye priority. I hope it doesn't come back to bite them. But they really prioritize this Decidueye. I mean, again, peek and away from Eatpan. Trainer's gonna pick up the Urshifu with a Clefable. What else are they gonna go for? Another support? Double support? Double support! With a defender, looking in the Blastoise and Eldegoss, they need a lot of damage now on this last pick, that is for sure. Could be maybe a Glaceon, a Delphox for that last pick. A Gardevoir, but no. The Gardevoir's gonna go to TTV instead, and they're also gonna pick up Blissey. Yeah, they're target picking the Decidueye away. I mean, they also picked the Decidueye in the series before though, so that's like the Pokemon too. Okay, don't pick Azumarill. Don't pick Charizard. Delphox, yes. But Delphox again, I think the Decidueye is one of the better Pokemon against Delphox as well, so. But they have double healing now. They have double healing against the Spirit Checker, so they're always going to be at full HP against this poke of Zakrak. I mean, Otter, of course. It's going to be always at full HP. Again, we have the Muscle Band, floats on attack weight build on that Decidueye. The most standard build for sure. Double Glasses, Focus Band on Gardevoir. Urshifu running the attack weight, Scope Blends, and Focus Band. Can TTV bring it back? Or Amaterasu is going to take it to 0 and move to the grand final to face Ascended again? We are going to find out. Losers final, game number 2. TTV against Amaterasu, Trainer taking over the jungle on the right side. Left side we have Lutano taking over the jungle as well again. Probably the same stage as last game. Get him to level 5 and then have Rowlet take over the jungle position for some more experience. Trying to maximize his jungling right here, putting these things together, so make sure that the confusion hits multiple targets to speed up the clear even further. So yeah, just trying to do some optimizing jungle pathing right here. TTV already scoring some points with her Doodoo. Since the Gossiflor is helping out the jungle, the Doodoo is going to be able to just easily stack up without any contestation. And Indy against JL right here, support a duel. Who's going to get this last hit? Indy maybe waiting around for Retsu to appear again to make sure that he gets some experience as well from it. Zakrak looking for this last hit right here, but we get the last hit over to the Braixen, who's going to evolve now. Level 4 ready, looking for the Ember. And I'm not sure who got it, but I think it went over to Amaterasu, because there's a lot of experience on Eatpan right now. Lots of experience, but level 5 gets claimed for Out already. Which is still quite weak, because he gets the first move on, on level 7, so... Or level 6. No, level 7, right? Very miserable being early game Decidueye. Roland is getting down right here. That's first knockout of the game. Going over TTV, and they're not done yet. The auto check wrap buff is going to slow down the breaks in. Lutano is looking for the curl right here. Zakrak is very bloodthirsty. The surf is going to hit. And yeah, they're going to start stacking Otter as well. He found some attack weight stacks right here. For the Decidueye, always of course a big difference, because Spirit Checker has crazy scalings. So the Owl is going to be very happy with those early game stacks, of course. 51 points already for the side of TTV. Only 0 for Amaterasu, not being able to score a single point yet. But of course, they don't really care too much about it. But they do have stacking Pokemon. They have a stacking Pokemon on Nudo. So this means they have not have a single special attack stack yet for that Wartortle. Going in right here as well again. And not much more happening. Are they going to try and dive this? They have the Spirit Checker from the side. Otto already level 7 now. Another Spirit Checker is being charged. He's going to hit Eldegoss. But they get back to their goal. And it's going to start healing back up. But maybe they can zone him away right here. 8 more points. Maybe going for the Decidueye, but he's kind of scared. There maybe some other one is around. But Retsu's going to score 30 points in total for himself. Just keeps holding down that score button. And he easily puts them into the goal. Almost level 7 now for that jump kick. Amaterasu mid also going to fall down. Trainer maybe looking for big blow here on Lutano, but he's Jack Button's way quite early on. Has the Psychic already and the Psyshock. Looking for some damage right here. But the double healing is going to be so annoying. That Clefable healing together with the point puff. Amaterasu is so much healing. Spirit Check is going to fly through. But again, it's just going to get healed back up in a second. Zakrak taking off damage going for these Atarias. And 10 seconds for the spot ready to spawn. Lutano's still looking for Gardevoir. Should get it from the Spy Toy right here. No, there's actually no, there's no Spy Toy. Oh my god, he's so close to it. He's actually on 99% experience. And TTV are they going to go for. There's a big blow on the side of Amaterasu, so it's going to be very difficult for TTV to have a chance unless they have a very timed Spirit Checker. Which is going to be difficult because Big Blow just does much more damage. Big Blow's being charged up and bam! Oh my god, it was... Wait! It was too late! It goes over to the side of TTV. Gardevoir was able to pick it up on Lutano. The fight's breaking out. Trainer's already down. Zakrak is on the chase as well. Lutano looking for another Psyshock for maybe some more KOs. But there we got two. Clefable also gets taken down by the Sidgewai. And Blissy's going to score a few points right here. Are they going to finish off the goal? It doesn't look like they want to yet. Don't want to risk it. And Lutano somehow gets it. The Big Blow just being a bit too early. Being a tiny bit too early there. Lutano now heading back to jungle. Otta can start laning now because he's already level 9. He doesn't need more experience. He's totally happy with how this early game went. And it's looking great for TTV. 134 to 0 points right now. 134 to 0. Oh, 43, I'm sorry. And Ethan is struggling on bot right now, looking for level 9. Amaterasu going for this Regieleki as well, looking for the second objective at least. But Retsu's being very aggressive, right? He's looking for a big... The drip pack comes in, but he's being maybe a bit too much. But they get 3 KOs instantly! The Gardevoir Unite blows them up with that Psyshock. They couldn't move away from that drip pack. Wonderfully played by TTV. Triple KO for the Gardevoir. He's going to be absolutely massive now. He's going to score 40 points on the Death Fox, and it's actually in time. Can there someone get rid of Yeetfan and score this 40 points? The Spirit Checker hits him right into the head. And he gets taken down, but they can't score at least. The Sidgewai buying enough time. I mean, Death Fox buying enough time to get out of it. Big Blow's being charged. Lutano's in a very bad position right here. Gets Unite move, gets punched up. And they take down Gardevoir. So even though Death Fox went down, it was for sure worth it to buy time. Ludo going super deep right now. Has Unite move up. Is he going to look for it? Nah, they have too much HP under the goal as well. Decides to not go for a play. And they're back out. 18 seconds for that bottom Reggie to spawn. 15. We have only 2 units on the left side. We have 2 units on the right side. Nice drill pack onto JL. I think it's going to fall right here. One more auto tag, one more jump kick, and the jump kick is going to take the KO onto that Eldegoss. Now both teams are heading towards spot path. Indy just finishing off the goal with 30 points. Make it 173, and there's very early in Sidgewai Knight. And the is just running into, he's trying to block it away. But he kind of just gets himself KO'd with this. But right team is going to pick it up on Amaterasu with that blast, so he's able to get the Registeel at least, zoning them out quite enough. And TTV can't quite look for this team fight. Yes, they got a Slowbro and Gardevoir Unite. So they could maybe look for a fight under the score right now, but doesn't seem like they want to go for it. Urshifu jumping in again. Big Blow's being charged up, and he's going for the Atarius instead. He's also still going to pick up this NDD. Nice Spirit Checker by Otta. Guess that Ataria. 18 seconds, there's one more Regieleki spawning, so there could be one more team fight on top path happening for those Unite moves. But I mean, both teams want to use the Unite moves at least one more time. Urshifu, Gardevoir, Dodrio, and Slowbro, they all want to use it very badly one time in the next 30 seconds to make sure that they actually get use out of it. Because otherwise it would be a complete waste. And it could be a KO on top side. Yes, Gardevoir with the help of Dodrio is going to take down Blasters, and the fight's breaking out. The situation is getting knocked out by the Urshifu. Good night to him. He's going to get taken out. Bliss assistance goes down. But can Indy stay alive? Yes, he can. Can barely stay alive right here. What is that? What is that effect right there? That was such a weird effect. Yeetfan is taking a lot of damage right now. Indy trying to stay alive. He's going to heal up Zakrak. Rocks back in. Egg Bomb is going to land. Retsu's here on the side now looking for the jump kick and the drip pack. But the fully of Death Fox gaps him out of harm's way. Mystic Fire coming through. Everyone's dropping quite low on HP. Spirit Check is being charged. Hitting 3-4 members there. Another Spirit Checker looking for Yeetfan. Oh, Yeetfan getting sniped by the Sujai would be quite funny. But he gets away to his goal. And look at the healing. They're back to full HP instantly. With that Moonlight and Point Puff healing and Cotton Gut healing. Disgusting. They have so much healing on the side of Amaterasu. Jay just kind of walking in right here. Is he caught? He's trying to run away from the drill pack. Runs around the wall and he gets away. The Spirit Check is gonna hit. But he's back to full HP in just a matter of a second. Well, that looked quite funny. Red's almost level 13 now. Another Spirit Checker flies through. The fight is still happening. We have Yeetfan now level 13 on the Death Fox. He's very scary. He can start maybe moving around slowly. Death Fox is going to just be used to just get this Regirock. But yeah, she misses the Mystic Fire. Can the Spirit Checker snipe it away? No, it can't. Big Blow's gonna be able to get the Regirock for Amaterasu, and it's a huge objective being taken. Extra defense and special defense for the next minutes. For the side of Amaterasu, which is gonna matter for this Rayquaza fight. Unless both teams are just gonna have a stare down again. At 10 seconds for Rayquaza to spawn. TTV with a huge point lead. They have a 213 point lead right now. Then say loud, even if you get Rayquaza, it's still difficult to score 300 points. A lot of time, so... Retsu looking, scouting Eldegoss out right here. Obviously he wants to finish off this bottom goal. Can Retsu do it? Wants to put it even further ahead in the points. Blastoise on bot top side. Also sneaking around, and but they're going slowly for Rayquaza, just trying to pull it in. Huge Spirit Checker landing on 3. The Moonlight keeps everyone quite healthy. Another Spirit Checker lands through water, hitting them over and over again. And Retsu's looking for the engage. He has to waste his Unite move. Couldn't quite do anything with it. Maybe he was just caught and felt like he had to use it. Now Spirit Checker hitting 3 members. Otter really hitting a lot of characters over and over and over again. Gardevoir's gonna get Blastoise in a 1v1 KO. Huge for TTV right now. They're stuck in a 4v5. Is TTV gonna pull the trigger? But they don't have to. They have such a huge point lead. They just have to buy time. They should still look for KOs, of course, though. To make sure that the death timer is set for Amaterasu and that Amaterasu can't go for Rayquaza. And Sakura is dropping quite low. You might be forced to just Unite with anything, just to make sure to lift. This is Unite, doing a lot of damage, just to poke them out again. And Amaterasu is running out of time. They only have 1 minute left right now. She was dropping super low on HP. Now Spirit Check is being charged. It's gonna hit there, Fox. Is Amaterasu gonna pull the trigger? They have to. They're so far behind. 240 points in total. Blastoise is going out. There's the big blow, and they're going to go for Rayquaza right here. Urshifu's getting slow Night move, and the Spirit Check's going to finish him off. The surface out's going to hit. Roland is getting knocked out by Blastoise. Unite's trying to find some. Slowbro's going to get traded for the side of TTV. It's a 1-for-1 so far. A 4v4 left. Retsu's just diving in. He's getting taken down, but they're so low. As long as he's trading his life for HP, I think it's totally fine. JL is dropping super low. He's going to get taken down by the auto attacks of this Dry Noodles, also dropping super low on HP. Next Spirit Checker should be an easy KO, but he doesn't even have to use Spirit Check. He's just auto-attacking. He's just auto-attacking. There's only 3 left on the side of Amaterasu, with Urshifu just respawning, and they're running out of time. There's no way for Amaterasu to win the second match. They don't have enough time. Actually, do they? Nah, they can't even score, right? They can't even make it to the score point in time. Nope, they're running out of time. Oh my god, though. Jesus. Whew. They're running out of time. TTV's gonna take the second map. If they had 10 more seconds, they might have won. But yeah. They did run out of time in the end. My god, 301 to 60 points now. For TTV, 8 KOs on Utano. Besides that, a pretty calm game. This matchup, Amaterasu against TTV. This time, TTV gonna claim that Urshifu, and again, just first picking the Sidrai quite early. Triple attacker for the side of Amaterasu. Gardevoir, Glaceon, and Sylveon. Very interesting. What is Zakrax gonna pick up the Mr. Mime as well right here? Eldegoss goes over to Indie. Retsu going for that Dodu again. Lutano this time on Urshifu. And yeah, triple attacker for the side of Amaterasu. That's going to be very difficult against a Spirit Checker to Sidrai. I feel like it's going to be at half HP all the time. Quite risky picking no dive in 3 squishy backline Pokemon against a Spirit Checker to Sidrai. So I for sure favor TTV in this match, 100%. We'll see how it turns out. Heading right into it. TTV with, I think, is the better team comp right here. I would for sure, if I were just betting on team comps, I would bet on TTV in this match. Personally. Utalo jumping across the wall with a boosted auto attack. Getting across it very fast. He's going to start heading towards the red buff right here. Probably going to give it over to Inda. And Gossifleur is going to take out that red buff and start going towards top path and start auto attacking a lot. For that permanent auto attack slow. Left side we just have a Glaceon jungling alone. No jungle buffs being taken from Amaterasu or sharing them, I mean. It's going to all just go over to the Glaceon. Because I want to only be top lane just in time already right here. To have blue to also get to Sylveon. Is it going to be Mystic Fire? I think he had Rapid Fire Scarf, so it's probably going to be Mystic Fire. No, it's Hyper Voice. Never mind. I guess I changed around. I didn't quite see what Sylveon had in the end. And we do have a Hyper Voice. It's going to be a lot of damage. They have Psychic, Hyper Voice with triple special attacker. So they're going to do a crazy amount of damage. If they go for Psychic, they could also maybe go for Moonblast instead. We shall see. But yeah, having triple special attacking with a Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice, in case you know, reduces special defense of opponents. Could be insane amounts of damage. Atari's is spawning now. Same for the Psychic, of course, as well. Utano's on bad path. He just wants to help out this Rowlet right here to get to more experience. But Roland actually gets some last hits there with Heat Fan. He's going to evolve to Slowbro. When we see a Surf or Skite, Not quite sure yet. Gonna find out any second now, unless we go to top path, where Amaterasu is gonna score their first goals of the game, putting in 42 points in total. And Vic Blow's being charged up. Nice secure there by Lutano, of course. Of course, the one is contesting, so of course he's gonna secure it. But whatever, we're still gonna call it nice secure. You know, still gotta, even against no one, you're gonna be last hit correctly. There we go, Vic Blow charged up again. Of course, the Surf Sloper has no chance of getting a single last hit against this Urshifu if Lutano doesn't make a single mistake. Walks down the laner, Curly has their back as well. He's gonna be stuck in a 1v2, but even in a 1v2, I think Lutano should be able to win it. Should be able to win it quite easily. Let's going on to the right side with a quick attack. Now we have mid-fight on Atarias. Spectator! We have a mid-fight happening. Spectator! Observer! There's a fight mid lane happening over Atarias. Mr. Observer! Hey, cameraman! Do you want to... Do you want to... Lutano no level 7 already. He has the throat chop available. Another big blow comes through. He's gonna claim this last hit. Again, completely uncontested. 25 seconds for that bottom ready to spawn. Jail up here. Is he just looking for... I mean, he's a Bliss. He just walks in with that egg bomb. Gives Lutano a slap into the face. And now they're going to start going some points. But here, Tem might go in for a jail. But the Spirit Shackle is here into a big blow. And Amaterasu lose 2 members already. Now the Spirit Shackle flies through. I can't talk anymore. It's getting quite late. Ronan is going to fall next. 3 KOs for TTV. Big Blow is being charged again. Lutano wants this Glacier as well. 16 points go in for Eldegoss and 30 go in. But he's just getting stopped by this NDD. Over again, 30 going for... I think it was Urshifu as well. 85 points for TTV, and they're going to start going for this Reggie Rock. Therefore, Shifu Knight up. They have Wicked Blow. They have Spirit Shackle. Should be a huge advantage for them. Ronin is just walking in, looking for the surf right here. But Urshifu's going so deep already, charging up the Big Blow. Looking maybe for Unite Move. He already used this Unite Move actually onto Trainer, who's dropped super low, but the Big Blow perfectly timed by Lutano. He's getting this last Spirit Shackle, destroys Slowbro. And now Amaterasu's going to probably fall apart right here. They're going to look for a dive as well. They have Dodo Unite. If you could look over flank right here, could be huge for TTV, but looks like Dodo is just taking away jungle experience from Amaterasu to make sure that they suffer even more. 190 now for TTV, and then a great position to move into this grand final right now. Again, I think they have the better team comp as well, and they're also winning early game at the same time. Of course, it can all come down to that one Rayquaza, so a game is never over until Rayquaza is down, but I for sure favor TTV in this match heavily now. After this early game to Retsu with that Drill Pack is going to pick up another bunny. Hyper Voice is going to pick up this one. And Atari is up again. Ronin only level 7 still. He's so far away from the Unite move. One entire level still almost or more than. And Spirit Shackle finds Curlia on bot path. Otter level 11 already on this Decidueye. He's going to be so scary. Look at this damage already. Half HP of Glacier and done. And not even a fully charged up Spirit Shackle. He's doing crazy amounts of damage already. And he has a Power Swap next to him, which means he does even more damage. Power Swap permanently on this Owl. You have a move speed as well. It makes it harder to dive. And it's going to be so mean to play against. Josny coming through. Another Spirit Shackle might be charged, but no. Just goes for these last hits right here. Are they actually going to trade towards top? He's going towards top path right now. Leaving Zafrak alone on bot. He has the Power Swap on that NDD. Can he get the last hit? But Heatfan is here looking for this when they're going to claim this last hit. Regieleki goes over to TTV. And Amaterasu is starting a bot fight, or a bot push maybe. Lutano is lingering around, looking for the Big Blow right here. Hitting Nudo maybe. No, Nudo is fast enough. They really want this to go in, because there would be a 13 overcap if they can make it in. But that's the Drill Pack, and just punch into the air by Lutano. They're going to take down Sylveon. A 39 overcap for TTV. 139 points already. But Amaterasu might just be able to get this Reggie on bot side. But they still have a Spirit Shackle and the Decidueye around. Gardevoir might be looking for a Unite Move right here. Bottom fight. Spectator. Thank you. There we go. Oh my god, Heatfan taking so much damage from the Decidueye. Yambu is also flying through. There's kind of trying to go for the rip right here. Gardevoir is going to land on Registeel. They're going to try to go for it, and Blissey's going to secure it. Blissey secures the Registeel for Amaterasu, and they're going to start maybe looking for some more right now. They take down the Decidueye somehow. The Decidueye actually falls, gets caught. Icy Wind is also going to explode, Mr. Mime. Now Slowbro goes on to Lutano, and they start might just throw the game away right here. 50 points go maybe in. They can do... Okay, yeah, 50 points go in. A 42 overcap for Amaterasu, closing the gap to merely 50 points. And a huge comeback for the side of Amaterasu. Nice comeback right here. So this game is not over yet. It's not over until Rayquaza spawns, guys, as I mentioned. Huge teamfight win for the side of Amaterasu. I know they're totally in this match. But of course, there's still a long way to go before they actually win this matchup against TTV right here. Trainers level 12, Gardevoir level 11, Sylveon level 12 for the left side. Right side we have a level 13 Decidueye, level 12 for Shifu, level 11 Odrodrio. And again, this Decidueye is going to absolutely hurt. Those late game Spirit Checkers are going to do crazy amounts of damage against 3 attackers on the left side. Jay just walking in, looking maybe for 15 points, but then he's aware of it. And push the very nice confusion, hitting 2 right here. There's Retro with the jump kick and the drill pack's gonna get Glaceon. Nice confusion there by Zakrak, hitting 2 members. And they also get taken on Gardevoir. Spirit Checkers finds the KO on Gardevoir, who couldn't get away. Notano Zakrak up top right here, using the power stop to get back out alive. Nicely done by them. Huge confusion, nice Spirit Checker. Now they're gonna take a free Regieleki, most likely. Unless Sylveon wants to try, but yeah, there's no way he's gonna try this right, yeah. He's gonna abandon it, just in case that goes for that XP on the top left side. And Regieleki gets punched by Lutano. And taken for the side of TTV. Well done again by them. And now Lutano walking towards bot path. 10 seconds are left for this Reggie to spawn. And TTV might be able to claim it. Eldegoss somehow finding Blissey. Where's this Blissey even? They're gonna do 24 points right here. It just goes over to Lutano, because it's actually better for Lutano to take it, because he gets level 13 from it. And now Regirock's getting taken. Big Blow's being charged up, Elite Fan is caught. Elite Fan is also caught. Why is he even on the side? I'm so confused. He goes down with Blissey as well. Oh my god. Retsu gets taken now by the Regirock, and now it's a 4v5. What's up, Amaterasu? Can they somehow use this one? The confusion comes through. Glaceon's passive is gone, but Amaterasu might just go for the Rayquaza now, because it's a 4v5. Nobody is going to lose the right, because Regirock gets the KO right here. Mime is going to dive in. Gardevoir Unite lands onto Indy as well. Rayquaza is dropping. I don't know how the Rayquaza HP, I can't see it. It's there at half HP. Is there at half HP? Indy's going to land down. It's going to start healing up the teammates. Roland is dropping quite low. Rayquaza goes off to Amaterasu, and Dodrio is not here in time. 2 go down for TTV. No way they're going to lose, because Regirock KO'd Dodrio, right? Nah, I can't believe it. Can they somehow still win? Retsu driving super low. He's going to try and get Nudo, and they actually get this shield of Nudo gone. It's not over yet. There's still 117 game time. EJL is also going to die right here, and they're going to just get rid of these Rayquaza shields and maybe go for another push. 121 points, but Heatfan is sneaking in. Oh no, the Spirit Checker is not going to be there. They couldn't stop it. Gardevoir scores another lot of points. 92 go in. 1 minute left for TTV to make a push happen. If they lose because he dies to Regirock, I can't believe it. There's just no way. Nah. Oh boy, TTV now looking for the push right here. They have no Ignite boost up. But Amaterasu is very squishy, so they could die after these goals. It's only Slowbro really that's very tanky with that Blissey, of course. Big Blow's being charged up. Can they find these KOs right now? Spirit Check is being charged, but Otto is very, very deep right. He's going to look for these auto attacks now. Spirit Check might come through soon. Roland is dropping low, but so is Reds. Reds is going to be the first one to fall down in this fight. Eldegoss Unite was up, but no, it's not going to be enough. Amaterasu is going to take this win. Oh god. No. There is just no way that just happened. There's just no way I just witnessed this. There is no way we just watched Regirock kill Dodrio, making the 4v5. Amaterasu gets a flip in. Wow. I'm out of words at this point. I mean, I'm kind of out of words in general because I've been casting the entire day, but what is going on in North America, guys? What is going on in North America? Amaterasu takes a 2-1 victory and move into the grand final to face Ascendant yet again.